The Paramount Theatre in Rutland, Vermont has hosted a multitude of shows and events, everything from the band Survivor to even a children's rendition of Shrek the Musical. But now the theater's diving into new territory by partnering up with Castleton University on a project called Project 240. The idea for this project was born when Bruce Bouchard, the executive director of the Paramount Theatre, sat down with Rich Cowden, the director of Castleton's Fine Arts Center, to discuss how the college and the theater might meaningfully collaborate. What they came up with was Project 240. So, what is Project 240, you might ask? Well,
Project 240 is a 14-month-long exploration of American politics and action through 17 separate events at the Paramount and some other auxiliary things at Castleton University that are designed to kind of become the intersection between education, civic engagement, and entertainment. So we're looking at the 240 years of the American Republic since the signing of the Declaration of Independence up through the presidential election of 2016, and that's where the Project 240 gets its name. Our first event is coming up this next week, the Republican presidential debate, on CNN, on September 16th at 8 o'clock at the Paramount. And one of the great things about Project 240 is that it has a lot of functionality within across a lot of different disciplines here at Castleton. So for our students, a lot of them will interface with Project 240 in the form of soundings. So we say most of the Project 240 events are going to also be soundings events. So people that are enrolled in Soundings 1, Soundings 2, or Junior Soundings can go to a Project 240 event, and it's also a soundings event. So that's kind of a nice thing. So that's the thing, the Project 240 events are really designed to be able to, from the university standpoint, to be able to be kind of almost a gymnasium or a playground for faculty members and students to be able to intersect with all of these different things. And then from the community standpoint, of the 17 events that we're showing, 14 of them are totally free and open to the public. So we're hoping that a lot of people from the Rutland area will come in from those too, because one of the dreams that I think we both have, that Castleton and the Paramount, is that we really start to make meaningful connections between our students and the community at large in this civic engagement arena, so people can really have a great experience together on that. So, and that's really what it's about. It's not about going to just sit there and watch the debate. You can sit in your Barca lounger and watch the debate, with a can of Coors Light. Good for you. But this is coming to a place where there'll be hundreds of other people to get some background first, listen to the hosts talk about, to sort of frame the debate, and then watch the debate as it happens, and then afterwards have a chance to reflect on that in a public town hall sort of way. The missing link here, though, has been a really good message that's consistent out to the students. Now we really need to start making this clear to students. What is the project? What's in it for you? Where might you find where can you find the information about it? And most importantly, how is it relevant? How is it relevant to you in terms of the overall liberal arts?
So I decided to hit the mean streets of Castleton University to find out just how many students actually knew about Project 240. Let's take a look. Do you know anything about Project 240?
No, what is that?
It's a thing that the college is doing. Have you heard anything about it?
No, nothing.
Oh, okay, well thanks.
You're welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
Have you heard of Project 240?
I have not.
You haven't heard anything about it?
No.
Have you heard of Project 240?
I feel like I've heard some stuff about it, but no, I don't know what it is off the top of my head.
Nah. You guys heard of Project 240?
I've heard of it, but not very much. I don't know really what it is.
Yeah, I haven't heard too much about it.
Yeah, well, thanks.
Yeah.
Well, have you heard of Project 240?
Honestly, never.
Have you heard anything about Project 240?
Oh, Project 240.
Have you heard anything about it?
Nah.
No, not many people have. How does that make you feel?
I feel like I'm missing something.
And just when I thought I wouldn't be able to find a single person who knew anything about the project, I found someone completely different, who was like a breath of fresh air, or a baby angel sent from God. Have you heard of Project 240?
I believe Project 240 is something that
Castleton University is doing in collaboration with the Paramount Theater. Hey, Quentin. And I think it's a really exciting opportunity for the world at large, speaking of which, of course, Castleton and the Rutland community, to get a better understanding of politics.
So even though the average student may not seem to know very much about Project 240, word does seem to be spreading slowly. So, hopefully by the time the Republican debate kicks off, the Paramount Theater will have a packed house of Castleton students and Rutland community members alike. I'm Mike Morse with the Castleton Video Mag, signing off.